Welcome to one of the league's biggest and brightest venues, SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today we're treated to an entertaining preseason contest. It's the New Orleans Saints and the LA Chargers. Kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And here we go from LA. Darius Davis to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Lion.
Herbert throwing right away. Has a man. It's Tyler Conklin. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll run here with Amarion Hampton. He's got a gain of 6 there. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
It's Hampton on second. Past midfield to the 45. And he's finally brought down at the 33. They strike for 23 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
I know we talk all the time about special teams flipping the field, and undoubtedly they will at some point today. But on the opening drive, to flip the field to get in the other team's field position, that's a great sign of that run.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Headed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk. On first down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Finds him over the middle, and they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Hampton gets the handoff. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And that will not be enough for a first down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Herbert now to throw on third. This throw is caught. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. They snap it to Herbert. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Second and 3. It's a big strike to Hill. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go. Here we go. 10, ready.
Now Rattler. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he's going to work it to the 20. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
He's on the in route. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Play action on first down. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Kamara will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Now from back at the 7, here's third and goal. They send a tight end in motion. Third down from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down.
So that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the first down. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
On the return, here comes Davis. Making some progress here. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Here's Hampton to open the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Second and 10 now. On the screen, this is Harris. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's third and long. First throw for the backup now. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Oh, come on, set, cut.
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
They'll run the toss to Kamara. Escapes a defender. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing off the play fake here. He rolls to his right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Benjamin St. Just picks it off. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception is so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay.
Here we go. Cut, cut.
Here's Lance. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43. Ready?
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's 2nd and 11. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Running back sent in motion. Goes right downfield to Olave. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Screen here for Kamara. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions.
It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints parlay the interception into points.
The kicker on.
No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So wet it down. Get your money up. I put money down.
Ready up.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's going to be caught by his running back, Harris. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
22. Cut, cut.
From the 41. Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So the big play play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
First and 10, give to Harris. Having gained about a handful there. Justin Reed with the tackle.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
From the 23. Catch is made in close. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and it sets up first and goal.
Chargers, first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Lance. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Blue strikers. Here we go. Hut.
Third and long for him here. Intercepted in the end zone. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Saints get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down 3rd and goal, you just want to keep them out of the end zone. Just keep them to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Ready.
Running back, motioning right. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He fields it at his 43. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And they've got themselves another first and 10.
The 29-yard line.
Red. 30. Flight blue. Ready.
To the air, Lance. Buying some time right. Now here he goes. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. Short pass brought in. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. It's a gain of 4. And it brings up an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now. Cut out left. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Hey, you results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook will fly wide open.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Set, go.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Let's go. Ready.
From the gun on third down. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's going to be fourth and short.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
Here we go, set. Yellow, push.
Throwing his lands. And he finds him in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The Chargers make it a one-score game before halftime. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
Taysom Hill to return. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
Ready, set.
Rattler to the air now. Catch made by Cooks. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
It's his running back. And he'll get it up to the 44. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Looking to throw. Into the hands of the rookie from UCLA. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The Saints call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway in half number 2. Hill now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Saints to the line now. First and 10. Now Rattler. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Give on second to Kamara. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Let's go now. Check, ready.
They go play action on first. It's a big strike to Hill. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass came, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
First down from the red zone. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime.
The kicker on for the point after.
Groupie adds the extra point. And the Saints make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Chargers 7.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff.
Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10.
Switch, yellow, ready, set, go.
Going to Harris to start the half. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Second and 10 now. He's going to be caught by his running back, Harris. This gets forward to around the 29. Carl Granderson in on the tackle.
Now, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, then the respect factor grows hundredfold with your teammates.
That's caught for the first. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll go play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And the hit arrives shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Going right side, Harris with it. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Second and 3. Jump off caught by his back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Red, yellow, 43. Hut.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4. Trying to push this past the marker. This one loses yardage and loses possession. He's stopped behind the line. They're turning this over on downs.
These fourth down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
And he's going to be encouraged out of bounds there with a pickup of 4 and 2nd and 6.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Connects on the crosser. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
First down, New Orleans.
Here we go. Here we go.
They send him left out of the slot.
95. Ready?
Looking to throw, Rattler. Has him on the quick hitter. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even two defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Running in the red zone. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 16-point ball game. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints take a 3-possession lead.
Chargers 7.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Come on, set.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. The pass ball's incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Lance. He's got a man left. Even 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Chargers will have a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
From the 43. Throwing the out route complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hut.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And a man is there to knock that away.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They gain 14 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Bails out of the pocket quick. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down.
Red 38.
Here he is to throw on second down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. LeBron, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints put up even more points in a win. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints make it a 24-point ball game. Here's Groupion now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black. Claws red. Ready?
Now it's Lance. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
That's Harris on the right side. And he'll get it up to the 44. He gets 6 on that play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
But once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Come on, set, ready.
To the air, Lance. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Desperation time here. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. And they bring him down around the 34. That'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
40.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
Here's Lance now. That one's cut along the left sideline. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Green. Hut.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Saints take over deep in their own territory, down inside the 10. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Rattler back to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like. about that amazing play.
Kamara gets it off the option. Got the give on his own read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Yellow.
Second and 13. It's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. That's 8 yards on that run, and now it's second down.
Second down at the Chargers' 21-yard line.
Ready.
Here's a give inside to Kamara. Big gap up the middle. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Saints keep running away with this. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Saints grow their lead yet again. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff.
Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
Okay, ready?
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's second down.
Come on. Ready.
Back to throw, it's Lance. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
42-yard line.
Throwing is Lance. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's second down coming up.
Red. Let's go now.
Looking to throw, Lance. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. On now comes their punter.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Smith, Ray. Let's go.
Let's start things off with a run by Kamara. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Here we go. 52 blue.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Saints punting unit.
Junior Colson there on the coverage.
Collects this at the 35. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Here's Lance. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He's going to be caught by his running back, Harris. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw here on 1st down. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
On the double. Ready.
Still sticking with the passing game. Try and push it deep downfield. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Escapes out to the left. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. So it's a win for the Saints. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.